welcome if you're a new viewer and welcome back if you're not. Thanks for watching. This is a different video for me. As some of you probably know, I really enjoy cooking, so the chance to do this cooking collaboration with fellow resellers Carla Jenkins, Kirsten from Kirsten Curiosities and Caroline Mrs M has been great. So I've only done 3 dishes. I hope you like them. I did 1 at home and I did 2 here at my parents' because I'm here on holiday. I done chicken tikka with sweet potato bhajis and pilau rice at home, and then I've done stuffed chicken and paella here at my parents'. The ingredients are pretty freestyle. You can change them if you like. The amounts you don't need to follow. The first dish I cooked for 2 and the second 2 dishes I cooked for 3. So obviously you can change the amounts depending on how many people you're cooking for. I just gave specific measurements for the stuffed chicken because you need that, otherwise you've got too much stuffing. So I hope you enjoy. Please give me some feedback below. Let me know if you've tried any of the dishes. That would be great, and enjoy. Hi everyone. I thought I'd show you how I make my healthy chicken tikka starter with onion bhajis and pilau rice. So first things first, I've got 2 chicken breasts cut into chunks. I've got some 0% natural yogurt and some tikka powder, some tikka curry powder. That's for the chicken tikka starter. Then you need 2 large sweet potatoes, 3 medium-sized onions, some mild curry powder. You can use hotter if you like it more spicy, but I like my spice mild. I don't like hot spice. And an egg to bind it. These are for the onion bhajis. I'll show you how to make those next. And then easy really, just easy cook basmati rice and Schwartz pilau rice seasoning for your rice. I just like, this is what I order from when I have an Indian, because I'm not a big curry eater, but I do really like all of these things. So normally from the Indian I order chicken tikka starter, pilau rice, onion bhajis and a naan. You can buy mini naans which are less calories, but I haven't actually got any of those at the moment, so this is just what I'm cooking. So that's all the ingredients you need, and next I'll show you how to do the chicken. Right, so I've now put the yogurt, which is, I forgot to say, it's, should have the weight there, 150 grams, is it? Yep, 150 grams of fat-free yogurt, natural yogurt. That goes into a glass bowl with 2 heaped teaspoons of tikka curry powder, and as I said, I've got 2 chicken breasts chopped into chunks. That all gets mixed together. Mix the yogurt and tikka powder together first, then add the chicken, and then really marinate that for as long as possible. Mine's only going to get marinated for about an hour, which is fine, but the best way to do it is overnight. The chicken gets softer and you get more flavour in it. So that's the first thing you need to do. Right, so my chicken is now in the fridge, covered up. And in this bowl I have grated 1.5 of the sweet potatoes because 2 was too many. So that's grated in there. I've got a heaped teaspoon of curry powder, 1 egg to bind it. And what I've done is I chopped and sliced my onions and I cooked them in the microwave with a little bit of water just to take the rawness off them. If you like crunchy onions or onions with a bit of bite, just leave them raw, slice them up and put them straight in. But I like to cook them a bit because I need my onions well cooked. So they've been cooked in the microwave for 10 minutes with a little bit of water, and then I've added them in. So now this is ready to go onto a spray oil tray, gas mark 6 in the oven for about 45 to 55 minutes depending on how good your oven is. Gas mark 6 is 200 Celsius. So I'm just going to put them into balls and I'll show you them when they're on the tray. Right, so here they are on the tray. As you can see, it makes 6 quite large, like a large satsuma sized bhajis. If you want to just make 4, just use 1 large sweet potato and not 2. Also, I forgot to say, once you've grated the sweet potato, make sure you squeeze the excess water out of it, otherwise they can be a bit sloppy. So they're here ready to go in the oven. I've just sprayed them with some spray oil and I'll show you them when they come out of the oven. So I've put the grill on to a medium heat and I've spread the chicken out, marinated chicken out onto a sprayed with oil grill pan, foil covered grill pan. I don't use skewers. You can use skewers if you want to make it easier for turning, but I just find this way easier because it's very messy putting it on a skewer. And I've also got my pilau rice simmering there. It's 60 grams of pilau rice per person, of basmati rice per person, and 1 teaspoon of pilau rice seasoning per person in the pan. So I'm now going to cook the chicken and I'll show you the finished dish when it's all put together. Right, so here is the finished dish. I completely forgot, because I'm a bit rusty, I haven't made this for a while. I forgot to put these black onion seeds in the bhaji mixture. So I'm not sure how they're going to be, but I mean they look okay. The chicken's turned out nice, so I just sprinkled a few black onion seeds onto my rice. So there's the finished dish. We have chicken tikka with pilau rice and onion bhajis, all low fat, all low calorie, and all, I think, free on Slimming World. There we go. Hello, I'm now at my mum and dad's house. I'm here for a week, so I'm going to be cooking some of the meals at mum and dad's. So sorry about the shadow. So I am going to do healthy paella. Now you can put prawns in this paella if you want to, but the recipe I use doesn't involve prawns. It is chorizo and chicken. So we've got paella rice, petit pois, frozen petit pois. You just put them in at the end. Got chicken breast, got a pepper. This could be a large onion, but I just had small ones, so I've got 3 small onions. Paprika. This is cooking chorizo, which I bought from a local shop. As you can see, I'm in Suffolk and it's from the Suffolk Salami Company, but you could use sliced chorizo, chorizo sausage that you have to cut up, whatever you like, and a couple of stock cubes for the stock. So I shall get this all prepared and then I'll show you what it looks like when I start cooking. Okay, I totally forgot. You also need 2 large cloves of garlic grated. So that's those there. I've cooked off the chicken and the chorizo and you set that aside. I've got the pan with it's left some oil, which is good because I'm now going to fry the pepper, the onions and the garlic. Right, so I've cooked off the onions and the pepper and the garlic and I've just added the paella rice, and you just need to cook the paella rice off for about a minute or 2, and then you add the hot chicken stock and then you need to simmer it for about 15 minutes and cook the rice. So I'll show you it once that's simmered for 15 minutes. Right, so here's what it looks like after 15 minutes. I'm now going to add the cooked chicken and chorizo, which I have mixed with 2 heaped teaspoons of paprika, and I would say 4 handfuls of frozen petit pois. So here's the finished article. I didn't mention, but I forgot to mention, that the stock you need is 1.2 litres of stock for 250 grams of paella rice. And it's just simmered for another 15 minutes there, 10 minutes, 10 to 15. It's personal preference really. It's basically soaked up all the stock. And now I can serve up tea. Okay, so we're back in Mum and Dad's kitchen. Tonight I am cooking chicken wrapped in prosciutto with garlic and herb and cheddar garlic and herb Philadelphia and cheddar stuffing with corn on the cob and actifry chips. I shall show you the chicken, what it looks like before it goes in the oven, which I've preheated to gas mark 5. Right, so here they are ready to go in the oven. So I took each chicken breast and sliced it, made a pocket in it at the fattest part, and then I mixed together 100 grams of garlic and herb Philly with 30 grams of grated cheddar, stuffed a third in each one, and then I've wrapped it in the prosciutto. You can also use Parma ham or pancetta for this part, and then I've just brushed it in a bit of oil. That's going to go in the oven, gas mark 5, for about 45 to 50 minutes, and while that's cooking I'm going to put the actifry chips on, and I shall show you the finished product when it's done. So here we have the finished dish. Turned out quite nicely, and the actifry chips. They're probably not as well cooked as I usually have them because my parents have got a smaller actifry, so they normally do chips for 2 people instead of 3. But there you have it, 50 minutes later and a nice meal. If you've made it this far, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully see you in another video soon. Bye!